Didn't know your iPhone could do this, did you? We're going to look at 5 things that you should have on your iPhone. Actually, 6. We'll do that next. Let's start with the passcode. Now, you might be using your fingerprint on some of your iPhones, but some of you put in a passcode. As you can see, there's 4 digits here. Not as secure as you need it to be. You want it to be 6, maybe alphanumeric or something like this. This is how you do that. We first get in the iPhone, we go to the settings, and then we go into Touch ID and passcode. I got to enter in my passcode really quick, don't look. And from here, you can set up everything. As you can see, I set up multiple fingers, I can do an unlock. But if I want to change the passcode, I change that, and I got to enter my passcode again. Now I get a new passcode, which is 6 digits, but I can change these options. There's a thing right there that says passcode options. So we'll press that, and now we've got different options. Custom alphanumeric code, custom numeric code, 4-digit numeric code. So I can go custom numeric code, type in my new password, and I can actually have it as a phrase or whatnot, and make it a lot more secure. Are you one of those people that have to watch videos before you go to sleep? But you know, these screens, they get nice and bright, and they say that does affect your sleep cycles. Well, this is how you fix that. If you bring up your control panel here, you'll see that little half moon looking thing that looks like brightness right there. Press that, and it'll say night shift. And basically what happens is this will yellow the screen. And I'll turn it on till 7 a.m. and it turns the screen yellow. I'm not sure if you'll see that from the screen here. You don't, but this screen is now a lot yellower than before. Let me turn it off, and you can see the difference. And there it's turning yellow right there. So you can use it before you fall asleep, so you can get that much needed REM sleep. Did you know you can set up a timer to stop playing music? If you've got your music running, like you put your headphones in to fall asleep or something like that, you can stop that with a timer. So simply go to your clock and go to your timer settings. We'll set it for 45 minutes. When timer ends, you can get a noise, but if you press on here, you can actually go to the bottom. As you can see, it says stop playing. So whatever music is happening, you can stop playing, and that way it's not sucking up your battery. So you have your iPhone in the morning if you don't have it plugged in. There's a lot of cool features with the camera app. Did you know with the Pano, you can actually switch the direction by simply tapping on the arrow? It flips over to the other way, so you can go this way as opposed to this way. Before we get to number 1, I'm going to give you one honorary mention, and very important. If you lose your iPhone, if somebody else loses their iPhone and you find it, you could find out who it is if they set up their medical ID information. This is how you do it. So when you turn on the phone, down on the bottom left-hand corner, you see a thing that says emergency. Press that. It's not going to call 911. Don't worry about it. You can make an emergency call if you need to. But you see that thing right there? It says medical ID. Press that. And then all of a sudden, you have the person's name. You have 2 contacts, basically, that say, hey, if this phone is lost, call these people, and they'll get a hold of me and go from there. You can also put in other stuff. That like medical conditions, they can find out if I'm allergic to anything, if I'm diabetic, if I'm whatever. The medical ID, very important to set up in your iPhone. If you don't have it set up, do that now. One of the most important things is assistive touch, and I found this out simply because of the fact that my mute button stopped working. I couldn't get it to switch on and off, and instead of paying $300 to get the thing fixed, which is how much it costs, I can actually set up the assistive button. Now that's this button right here, and as you can see, I can choose my notification center. I can choose my device to rotate the screen, lock the screen, or mute and unmute the phone. Volume up, volume down, do a lot more. To get this, all you have to do is go into your settings, to general, then you have accessibility, and then you can change. There's a lot of things you can change accessibility wise, but this is the one that I used, and that's the assistive touch. You turn that on, and that little dot comes in, and you turn it off, and of course it goes away. This dot is totally movable, so if it gets in your way, all you have to do is move it to another side of the phone, and you'll have the ability to do a lot of things through the touch screen rather than through a button. So if your volume button stops working, your mute button stops working, even if the power button stops working, you can actually use this. Call Siri, go home, control center, or even do some custom stuff. I hope that helps you figure out your iPhone a little bit better. If you've got a tip or trick, let me know and we'll put it in another video. You can find me over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put in a Geek. and go from there. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys geek out, and we'll see you next time.